of porcelain tableware studio. I'm Basma, the ceramicist of ceramic. Pouring the slip inside of the mold so that this is how I get my pieces. And I leave the liquid clay inside of the plaster mold for about a certain number of minutes. I let the clay dry, and when it's dry, I get my pieces. They can dry in the mold, and then I can remove them and work on the finishing and then fire them. These are called felouk, and they're serving dishes, long serving dishes, very popular. And I am making them in sage. I color the clay, so I put pigments in my clay, in my porcelain, and we call it colored in the mass. So later on, when the stuff comes out of the kiln, it already has its color. It's going to become the plate once it's dry. The kiln. So here you go. This is the piece I was pouring earlier, the felouk. The pieces are, we remove all the water that is in the pieces, and pieces are very porous. So later on I take them out and I finish them, I sand them, I finish them pretty carefully, and then I glaze them. And once they're glazed, they go in the big kiln for their final firing, and they become porcelain. People come over to my workshop here, to my studio, and see what's happening. They're very happy. I'm very happy to make them happy, and we end up having all sorts of interesting discussions about their rituals, what they do. It's fun. It's really fun. And it's all about this, right? Bringing aesthetics into daily life. I would say it this way. I don't know if in English it sounds okay, but so pottery is just a necessity for me, a natural thing. I wouldn't even know why I like pottery, but I love pottery, and give sense to my days, so meaning to my days. So I'm just a potter.